Okay, so I'm finished now with the slip stitch on this side, at the back side. So I'm going to do the last slip stitch and then chain 5. Okay, so we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you're going to turn your work to the other marker. Okay, I'm just going to move that marker. I'm just going to here on the first slip stitch, or you can also put in here, you know, but I would just suggest you just put in the slip stitch again there, you know, just like that. You can actually remove your marker because you already finished with that. Okay, so I'm just going to have 2 slip stitch so we can go to this chain 1 space. I'm just gonna do another slip stitch there until we get to the middle here. Okay, so we're going to I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. I'm sorry, chain 4, and then we're going to do the treble crochet, and then we're going to make our first treble crochet on that chain 1 space. Okay, I get confused. Okay, so we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do our treble crochet. Okay, like that. Treble crochet again on the same chain 1 space. So we have our first cluster on top of this set on the first round. Actually, you know, we have to just remove this because we don't need this anymore, because we already made that, so you can just remove it so it's not bothering you. Okay, so the reason why we did slip stitch all the way around, because we're using treble crochet, you know, for it's easy, because it's easy. That's the easiest part that I thought for this stitch, you know, because it's treble crochet. It's hard to make this if we didn't use the slip stitch. It's just hard for us to make it, so that's why I thought about this slip stitch on the all the way around, so that we don't have to cut our yarn, you know. So it's just we just continuously use the yarn without cutting, you know. So we're just gonna make this round continuously. Okay, so now we're just going to make cluster shell in each chain 1 space here. Okay, and then when you hit this part, the chain part here, you're just going to make the cluster shell here on the middle, because that's why it's 5, you know. Okay, because you will just end up in this middle here. Okay, so do that all the way around and I'll meet you there. Okay, I'm just going to show you, if you're on this part, on the armhole part here, what you're going to do is just you're going to do on the very middle part here. Okay, I'm just going to do your treble crochet. Going to have our what you call this, the cluster shell treble. Chain 1, then 2 again, 2 on the same stitch. You know, it's just the same pattern, so it's easy to remember. Okay, that's it. And then next, again, going to turn your work. You're on this part. Okay, so you're going to make your cluster on this chain 1 space. Okay, like that. Chain 1, double crochet again, treble crochet again, 2 treble crochet. Okay, like that. So you have the armhole on this part. Okay, so just do that on this second layer here. Just do that all the way up to here. When you reach in here again, just put it on the middle stitch here, and then we're going to slip stitch. After that, I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm back now here with the last shell cluster that I made, and then we're going to just attach it in here. You're just going to slip stitch here on the beginning chain here. Okay, like that. And then we're going to make another 2 slip stitch until we have on this chain 1 space. So slip stitch again on the next stitch, and then slip stitch on the chain 1 space here. Okay, like that. And then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. This stands for our first treble crochet. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to do the same pattern all the way like this, because we're on the second round here, the second layer of the treble crochet. Like this, we're just going to do it like 4 rounds, so we still need to do 3 rounds here. We're just going to make the same pattern as what we did here, you know. Just do a treble crochet, 2 treble crochet, and then chain 1, and then 2 treble crochet on the same chain 1 space, and then do it again here. Do it all the way around until you meet again here. Just going to slip stitch here, you know. You just same pattern all the way up, but I'm going to show you again here, so do that again and I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm finished now with this last cluster shell that we made. Then we're going to just slip stitch in this at the top of this chain 4. Okay, so we're just going to slip stitch again, and then slip stitch again on the next stitch, and then slip stitch on this chain 1 space. Then we're going to start again our chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to make again our shell cluster here on this chain 1 space. Okay, so we're just going to make treble crochet and then chain 1. Okay, and then treble crochet again, 2, and this chain 1 space again. Okay, so we're making on the top of this cluster. Okay, like that. So we already had the 1, 2, 3, so we're going to make 4 4, 5. So we're going to make 2 layers again. So just going to make the same pattern as what we did here, you know. After you did this cluster all the way around, after you make this all the way around, you're just going to slip stitch here at the top, and then slip stitch until you hit again in this chain 1 space here, and then make that. So we're just going to make 2 layers, and then we're finished. It's just like in this part. Okay, so again, finish this, and then make again the last round, and then I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm finished now with the 4th layer of this treble crochet, this shell cluster that we're making. We're just going to attach it here on the beginning chain that we made on the top of it, and then we're just going to add the edging. I was thinking to make a single crochet in each stitch, so we're just going to chain 1, okay, and then single crochet in the next, just going to single crochet in each stitch. We're going to put on the on this chain 1 space single crochet, and then on the next, then just do a single crochet like that. Okay, so do that single crochet all the way around until you meet the beginning chain, the beginning single stitch, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm now finished the last single crochet here. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch at the beginning chain, okay, like that, and then we're just gonna fasten off. We're just going to chain 1 like that, and then pull your yarn, make it longer so it's easy to sew in, to sew that, and make it tighter like that. Okay, and then you're just gonna cut it like that, then just pull through this other yarn, and then we're going to sew in the tail. Okay, you see that? Okay, I'm just going to sew in the tail. Make sure it's tight, you know, just put it so tight like that. Just start hiding the tail. That. Just make sure the knots are tighter when you sew in. Okay, just pull it through tight like that, and then hiding the tail, just like that. Can you see it? Okay, just hiding the tail and the inside of that single crochet. Stay like that. Okay, then I'm gonna cut this yarn here like that. I'm gonna show you now the finished product of our work. Okay, wait. Okay, so here's our finished product of the toddler's top. This is the top part. I'm going to show you next the mini skirt. So hope you guys like this video tutorial, and thank you and God bless.